we begin, I want to ask you something. Have you ever gone through a period in your life where everything seemed to fall apart? Maybe you lost your job. Maybe someone you trusted disappointed you. Maybe life became so heavy that getting out of bed felt like a challenge. We all think hard times are here to destroy us, but what if they are actually here to reveal something we could never see during easier days? Today, I want to tell you a story. Maybe you will recognize yourself in it. Who knows? So, the story is about someone named Adam. Okay? Adam graduated from university with a degree in finance. He wasn't the smartest person in every room, but he was hardworking, disciplined, curious, the kind of person who believed that if he worked hard enough, life would eventually reward him. Like many graduates, Adam imagined that after university he would quickly find a job, build a career, and finally become financially independent. But life had a different plan. He applied for one job, then another, then another, then another. Weeks became months, months became a year. Every morning started the same way, updating his resume, writing cover letters, sending application, checking his email, waiting, nothing. Sometimes a rejection, most of the time silence. What hurt the most wasn't employment, it was comparison. His cousins, who had never studied as hard as he did, already had a successful business. Some had a job waiting for them before they even graduated. Funny. Not because they were more qualified, no, but because they had connection. Parents who opened doors for them. Yes, family members who introduced them to the right people. Adam had none of that. He came from a middle class family in a country where even finding an ordinary job could take years. Unfortunately, yes. People around him kept saying, "Don't worry, we will help you. If we hear about an opportunity, you will be the first person we call." The funny fact, he didn't even ask for help. These words gave him hope, but the calls never came. Slowly, Adam realized something painful. Not everyone who promises to help is surely willing to help. Some people enjoy feeling needed. Okay, whether they realize it or not, they became comfortable with you staying exactly where you are. As time passed, Adam stopped recognizing himself. He avoided family gatherings. He stopped answering invitations from friends. He couldn't bear hearing another success story while he felt trapped in the same place. Social media became unbearable. One friend had moved abroad, another had bought a new car, someone else got engaged. Everyone seems to be well, then alive, Adam felt like his life had stopped. At home, the pressure never ended. Yes, every conversation eventually became the same question: did you find a job? His family asked because they cared. But after hearing the questions hundreds of times, it no longer felt like concern. It felt like a reminder that he wasn't where he wanted to be. After nearly 2 years, yeah, something inside him broke. One day he looked at himself in the mirror and quietly thought, maybe this is my life now. I have no dreams anymore. I have no goals. I'm like a flower growing alone in the middle of the desert. One day I will simply disappear. Then something happened that Adam never expected. One afternoon, while walking through the city, he bumped into an old friend from high school, a friend I hadn't seen in years. His friend had left the country to study abroad. After talking for a while, his friend smiled and asked him, "So, what have you been doing with your life?" Adam smiled back, but it wasn't a smile of happiness. It was the smile people wear when they are too tired of explaining their pain. He answered quietly, "Nothing, I'm just existing." His friend looked at him with concern. "What happened to you? Tell me." For the first time in years, Adam told someone the truth. He spoke about the rejection, the loneliness, the pressure, the broken promises, the fear, the feeling that life had forgotten him. By the time he finished speaking, he was crying. Yeah. His friend stayed silent. Then he said something Adam never expected. "I have started a business. It's growing faster than I imagined. I'm looking for someone I can trust. Someone honest, someone capable. I think that person is you." A few weeks later, Adam started working with him. Years of studying finance finally had a purpose. As the business grew, so did Adam. Eventually, his friend returned abroad and trusted Adam to manage the entire company. So, now I have a question to ask. The question is, why do hard times affect us this way? Because our brains crave certainty. We feel safe when we know what's coming next, a stable income, familiar routines, a clear plan. When uncertainty takes all of that away, our brains go into survival mode. We begin to overthink, we question ourselves, we compare our lives to everyone else's. We stop seeing opportunities because all we can see is fear. It's not because we're weak, it's because we are humans. Okay? So, what Adam learned from this is Adam thought unemployment was his biggest problem. It wasn't. His biggest lesson wasn't finding a job, it was discovering who stayed beside him when he had nothing. Hard times became a filter. They separated words from action, promises from loyalty, people who simply enjoyed his company, from people who genuinely cared about him. When life became dark, he finally saw who was willing to walk beside him, who reached out without expecting anything in return, who believed in him when he had stopped believing in himself, and who quietly disappeared. Some even watched him struggle without lifting a finger. As painful as that was, it gave him something priceless: clarity. He stopped chasing people who had already shown him where they stood. He stopped trying to earn the approval of those who only valued success. Instead, he became grateful for the few who stayed, because one loyal person is worth more than 100 fake promises. So, what is the biggest lesson we learned today? Sometimes we hate hard times. We ask, why me? What did I do to deserve this? But years later, many people look back and realize those difficult seasons changed them forever. Not because pain is good, but because pain forced them to see life differently. It taught them patience, resilience, humility, gratitude, and perhaps the hardest lesson of all: not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever. Some people are only part of one chapter, and that's okay. Wish them well, let them go, keep moving. Life has a way of making room for the people who truly belongs besides you. Okay, so what I can say, maybe you're living your hardest chapter right now. Maybe you're unemployed. Maybe you're struggling financially. Maybe you're questioning yourself every single day. If that's you, don't give up. Please, because you don't know what tomorrow is bringing. Trust me on this. Maybe your next job application, will change your life. Maybe you will meet someone who opens a door no one else could. Maybe one conversation, maybe one opportunity, one unexpected moment will completely change your life. You simply don't know, and that's what makes hope so powerful. So keep applying, keep learning, keep improving, keep showing up, because your story isn't over. One day you will look back at this chapter, not with anger, not with regret, but with gratitude, because you will realize it didn't just prepare you for success, it prepared you for life. If this story resonated with you, subscribe to Beyond Average and become part of the journey. Every week we will explore the stories, psychology, and life lessons that help us understand ourselves a little better. Until next time, remember, hard times don't always change your destination. Sometimes they change who walks beside you. Go beyond average. See you on the next video. Love you all.